Hello, everybody. This is Tony, CEO, founder of Trilogy Car Rental. Bring another video from my YouTube channel. This video is going to be a little bit different. This video I'm going to be very personal and let you guys know my personal life, my family, friends. I'm going to kind of keep it real with you guys, tell you guys why I got started in Turo in the first place. You know, one of the reasons why I started doing it. Okay, so this is going to be something new that first time I'm telling you guys. So please stay tuned in this video and watch to the end. So as you can see, I'm actually at the hospital. I'm actually at Norton's Children's Hospital here in downtown Louisville, okay? And I know you guys are probably wondering, like, you know, why I'm at the hospital. I'm pretty healthy, nothing wrong with me, but it's actually because of my daughter. I do have a daughter. Her name is Zoe. She's 8 years old, and she actually has sickle cells. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my daughter, gonna introduce her to you guys. This is my daughter, Zoe. Say hi, Zoe. So this is my little girl, y'all. Her name is Zoe. She's 8 years old, and she got sickle cells. As you can see, they got all hooked up on the machine because she had to get some oxygen. She had a fever and a pain crisis. So we've been in here for like the last couple of days. I actually spent the whole weekend, Father's Day weekend, Juneteenth. I've been in here pretty much since Friday, and today is Tuesday. So I've been here for like 5 days in a row. My daughter's been very sick, not feeling well. It all started, she basically, with swimming, jumped into a cold pool and it triggered her crisis. And with sickle cells, if you have a drastic temperature change, whether it's cold or hot, it pretty much triggers it. It makes them get sick and get into a lot of pain. So I've been in the hospital for the past like 4 or 5 days with my daughter, trying to be by her side, make sure she, get healthy, stuff like that. So just to kind of tell you guys the backstory of why I started doing Turo and what, my daughter, stuff like that. Like I said, basically 2 years ago, I was working at AT&T. Been there for 10 years. It was a good job, good benefits, but it was the schedule. Dealing with, working a lot of overtime. Sometimes they made us work 6 days a week. Sometimes I have to, I never got off work on time. I got off work at a different time every day. So I came in, started at 8, worked at 8 to 5, but sometimes like I had to stay over and I might get off at 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. Sometimes I might have to work 6 days a week. So it was very hard, very stressful, working a full-time job. And then I had full custody of my daughter at the time. So having custody of her, trying to help her with, school, take her back and forth to school, homework, and then dealing with, her sickle cells. It was a lot. It was very stressful, being a single parent. So what happened was, it's my first time telling, nobody really know this, so it's my first time, so just bear with me. But so what happened was, like I said, it was very stressful, very depressed, going through a lot, just working, dealing with a child, then dealing with, she was sick. And then during this time, it was COVID, so school was like virtual, wasn't in person. So I had to find somebody that can watch her and help her with her school, stuff like that. So basically, eventually, I had like a breakdown. And I went to my manager at work and I pretty much told him that I needed some time off, told him everything was going on, and I was like, I didn't want to quit my job, but I needed some time off, and he let me get off. And I went ahead and took some time off work. I did like FMLA, short-term disability, and by me having that time off work, I went to see a therapist, and I was able to spend more time with my daughter and pay bills, run errands, travel, stuff like that. So it gave me like a lot of freedom, having that time off. And basically what happened was, by me having that time off work, like I said, I would travel, went to Vegas, went to Miami, went to LA. When I went to Miami and found out about Turo, and I ended up, renting a car from Turo, and that's kind of what got me into it. So when I met up with the host and I rented the car from him, he was a very nice guy, had a lot of vehicles, and basically, that's pretty much where it started. So it's crazy, things work in mysterious ways, you know what I'm saying? But basically, by me dealing with what I was dealing with at the time, my daughter being sick in school, did some time off work that allowed me to travel and meet other people and network, and that allowed me to come across Turo and rent a car from a guy off Turo. And then when I came back home, I tried it out myself. So when I tried it out myself, I liked it, and I got bookings really fast, really quick. And right then and there, I knew that everything happened for a reason, you know, and I knew that that was my passion. That was something for me. So after that, I still had my job, but I was still off of work. I basically ended up using up like all my vacation and personal time and stuff like that. So I was still getting paid, still had my benefits, but I wasn't working basically. So as I started growing my fleet, started scaling, started getting more vehicles, started promoting and stuff like that, that allowed me to eventually end up, you know, quit my job. And started doing Turo full time and Airbnb full time and now YouTube. So it allowed me to be an entrepreneur. And now it allows me to, you know, spend more time with my family, you know, to take care of my daughter. As you guys can see, you know, she's you know, very sick right now, in a lot of pain. Oxygen levels low, stuff like that. So so this past couple of days, I've been at the hospital by her side pretty much every day. If I had a job, I probably wouldn't be able to do that. So luckily, I have some part-time employees now that's helping me run the business. So since I've been here at the hospital, my workers been coming to the shop and doing cleaning my vehicles and maintenance and stuff like that. So it allowed me to stay up here at the hospital with my child. So that's one of the good things about being an entrepreneur, about being your own boss. You know, you can make your own schedule. You can work when you want to work. You can run it yourself or have people work for you. Yeah, I could have turned everything off and been unavailable, but I wouldn't have made any money. Okay, and so luckily I didn't have to shut the business down. I didn't have to do that. I was able to keep the business up and going, and just pay some people to kind of run it for me, so I could stay up here at the hospital with my daughter. So yeah, so I just want to kind of give you guys the backstory of how I got started and why I got started, you know, and one of the reasons was my daughter, you know, like I said, being a single father, having a daughter that has sickle cells, it's no joke, you know, even getting the time she could have a pain crisis. And, you know, she had to get a blood transfusion done yesterday. So for her to feel better. So yeah, so this will kind of give you guys a backstory of why I got started with Turo. One of the reasons was because of my daughter and because of the freedom and flexibility of, you know, me basically being an entrepreneur. I can work when I want to work. I can attend to her more, stuff like that. So everything happened for a reason. So that's pretty much my backstory. That's one of the reasons why I started doing Turo and why I quit my job at AT&T. Like I said, because it was hard working a full-time job, working mandatory overtime, trying to find people to watch her, trying to help her with school, and then dealing with, you know, sickle cells. It's a lot, and it was stressful. And like I said, went into a state of depression, anxiety, and had to see a therapist, and had to take some time off work, you know, to get myself together. And it just opened up so many doors. And now I'm glad that it happened, because now I'm able to, you know, basically make money in my sleep and have passive income and work when I want to work and spend time with her and take care of her when she needs me. So just want to make this video just to kind of talk about it, kind of show you guys my backstory, how I got started, why I got started doing Turo, just so you guys to know, you know, I like to be very honest and transparent on my channel. So if you like content like this, please hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, completely free, doesn't cost you anything. You can also find me on social media, Tony Luxury Cars on all social media platforms. I have Facebook, I have Instagram, I have Snapchat, and of course YouTube. Tony Luxury Cars on all social media platforms. But yeah, please like this video, share, leave your comments, feedback, stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm at the hospital, waiting for her to get released. So again, y'all, it's my daughter Zoe. And go ahead and say bye, Zoe. Bye. And see you guys in the next video. All right, I'm out. Peace.